Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to take the second module of lesson Motion and Time. At the end of this module, you can able to find out the time period of a simple pendulum and derive the unit of speed, and also you can measure the speed of some moving objects. In our last class, we studied about simple pendulum and the time period of a simple pendulum. We know that the time taken by the pendulum to complete one oscillation is called its time period. Now, we are going to find out the time period of a simple pendulum using an activity. Set up a simple pendulum as shown in the figure with a thread or a string of length nearly 1 meter. Switch off any fans nearby. Let the bob of the pendulum come to rest at its mean position. Mark the mean position of the bob on the floor below it or on the wall behind it. To measure the time period of the pendulum, we will need a stopwatch. However, if a stopwatch is not available, a table clock or a wristwatch can be used. To set the pendulum in motion, gently hold the bob and move it slightly to one side. Make sure that the string attached to the bob is taut while you displace it. Now release the bob from its displaced position. Remember that the bob is not to be pushed when it is released. Note the time on the clock when the bob is at its mean position. Instead of the mean position, you may note the time when the bob is at one of its extreme positions. Measure the time the pendulum takes to complete 20 oscillations. Record your observations in table provided here. The first observation shown is just a sample. Your observation could be different from this. Repeat this activity a few times and record your observations. By dividing the time taken for 20 oscillation by 20, get the time taken for one oscillation or the time period of the pendulum. Is the time period of your pendulum nearly the same in all cases? Note that a slight change in the initial displacement does not affect the time period of your pendulum. The given table provides time period of a simple pendulum. The time taken for 20 oscillation in first case is 42 seconds. So what is the time period here? Here the time period is equal to 42 by 20, that is equal to 2.1. So in second case, the time taken for 20 oscillation is 41 seconds. So how to find out the time period in this case? It is 41 by 20. It is equal to 2.05 seconds. Then again, the third case, the time taken for 20 oscillations is 43 seconds. So now the time period is 2.15. So you can find out the time period of a simple pendulum using this method. Our next topic is units of time and speed. The basic unit of time is seconds. Its symbol is S. Larger units of time are minutes and hours. You already know how these units are related to one another. Then, what would be the basic unit of speed? We know that the speed is distance by time. So, what is the unit of distance? It is meter. And also, what is the unit of time? It is second. So, we can say that the unit of speed is equal to meter by second, or we can say it is meter per second. So, the basic unit of speed is meter per second. Of course, it could also be expressed in other units such as meter per minute or kilometer per hour. You must remember that the symbols of all units are written in singular. For example, we write 50 kilometer and not 50 kilometers, or 80 centimeter and not 80 centimeters. And also different units of time are used depending on the need. For example, It is convenient to express our age in years rather than in days or hours. Similarly, it will not be wise to express in years the time taken by you to cover the distance between your home and your school. We use minutes or hours for this purpose. Many time measuring devices were used in different parts of the world before the pendulum clocks became popular. Sundials, water clocks, and sand clocks are some examples of such devices. The figure shows sundials, water clock, and sand clocks. Students, today we discussed about the time period of a simple pendulum and unit of speed and time. Hope you understood this portion. Read your textbook and watch this video carefully. Thank you.